Namaste and welcome to the video. In this video I want to share with you something that is just life-changing and utterly, completely profound when it comes to taking control and charge of our life. No longer being and doing the way 99.99% of people are at this current time on earth. And that is no longer being disempowered and attached to so many different things, like attached to everything almost, to the point where your power is not actually taken away, but it's given away. So for example, many teachers, like the most profound, prolific teacher I know on this subject of attachment is Anthony de Mello, in my own personal experience. Basically speaking, you say, my happiness, my well-being depends on these factors outside of myself. So I need this person to treat me with respect or well, or I need to not lose my wallet, or I need not to miss the airplane. Do you know the way everything always goes like wrong, or like things often go unexpected and like haywire and crazy, just using simple words. Totally like unexpected things come into our life and are taken out of our life just at the blink of an eye. Even almost every day, things go a little bit wrong or astray. Like everything, this is what life is, but I'm smiling now because it's almost like comical, like life. I just laugh at life regularly. I know what it's like to be alive and to be a human, and I know how challenging it is, and it can be difficult at times, really difficult at times. So that's why I'm making this video. I want to help you to take back your power and choose authoritatively, declare to the world, declare you are going to be happy or well no matter what happens. You are going to be well, and you're going to be happy, and you're going to enjoy life, and you're not going to give your power away or think the false thought that's been taken away from you. You are not going to give your vibration away. You're not going to let and allow your vibration to take a big huge stoop and nosedive. You're not going to let yourself get all really upset and stressed and unhappy over everything or anything in particular, to the best of your ability. So our thoughts create our vibration. Another way of saying that is our thoughts create our emotions. So that is our vibration, our emotions. How we're feeling. Are we feeling contracted and small, fearful, weak, disempowered? Or are we feeling like powerful, creative, in charge, confident, happy, loving, expansive, open, embracive, encompassing, part of the world, part of the unity, part of the human family, the cosmic family? Or are we feeling separated? So all of this depends actually on our thoughts, our subconscious programmed thoughts that are really deeply ingrained in us, and beliefs are thoughts too that have been given a great deal of energy and power to, or else just energy and a belief. So a belief is a thought taken very, very seriously, and a thought that's really believed to be true. So we also have obviously our thoughts that we can notice and think, and that's more like our conscious thoughts. But our subconscious, we can sometimes notice our subconscious thoughts. It comes in the form of an automatic reaction, oh, and that's like an automatic thought or belief occurring in our subconscious. But it can spring into our conscious saying, oh no, this is terrible, like this is dangerous, and it might not be dangerous. So a lot of our beliefs are actually not true at all, and a lot of our thoughts are inaccurate or not true. So this is part of awareness, becoming more aware of what's happening inside of you, especially your thoughts. Because your whole vibration is generated by your thoughts. What you're thinking regularly, consistently, and more intensely. people like Adi Ashanti and Eckhart Tolle and many, they just say like enlightenment is nothing more than like seeing clearly. It's just seeing the truth of, rather than the way we usually see things, or often we see things obscured, like by our mind, our conditioned mind, our programmed mind, our ingrained belief systems and ideas and thoughts about what everything is and how people are and the world is. But really all it is what is now, and everything just without the screen of the ego and the filtration of our thoughts. Our thoughts changing things, and oh, this means that, or they mean this. Lots of guesses and assumptions. So this thought that I want to share with you is like a renewal system, or a generator, or an inspirator to the rest of our thoughts that generate our vibration. So this thought that I want to share with you does generate our vibration too. It makes us feel good and inspired and powerful and confident, big, expansive and strong. But it also acts as an inspirer and helping the rest of our thoughts for the rest of our lives, the rest of our day, to be more empowered and expansive and controlling and generating our own vibration instead of giving our power away. So the thought and the affirmation, the declaration, the belief, and I want to share with you is something like this. It can be any way you want to share it. I choose. I choose. Not nobody else controlling how I feel. I choose. No matter what happens, no matter what happens, or no matter what way anybody is, I'm not going to let them knock me off vibration. I'm not going to give my vibration away, because they don't knock us off vibration. I'm not going to give my vibration away. I'm going to remain happy, content, at peace, no matter what happens. And this means to be expansive. See what I'm saying? This is just an automatic body language expression to me. It's like an openness to life, an openness to people, an openness of your heart. So this isn't a selfish thing, as some people might possibly think. It's a very actually loving thing, because only when we are well and whole and fulfilled and feeling really, really good do we have an abundance, an effulgence, an effervescence to give away, an overflow to share with the world. When we are sad, when we are depressed and down and letting things get to us easily, our vibration is affected, and we are not able to be creative. We're not able to think or see clearly with our mind. We're seeing things distorted. We are in a belligerent, upset, irritated vibration. We are dependent on things being met exactly our way, which will never happen in the outside world. So what I'm saying is the choice to now choose and take control and power back into your own life, and to choose to be as well and happy and prosperous and thriving as you possibly can, under any circumstances, best as you can, so that you primarily can feel very good about yourself. And this also means feeling an openness and sensitivity of compassion and love, peace, forgiveness, and warm wishes towards other people. So you're going to make the most of whatever life throws your way or brings your way, which is nearly always for your growth and learning anyway. Because nothing happens from an accident, everything happens for a reason. And most of the reasons are for your betterment and evolution and growth in life. And I know it's not easy to understand and see this clearly in the midst of things going wrong and unexpected. I know very well. So that's why I keep saying as best as we can. But the thing is, the best thing about feeling good is actually the feeling good in itself. the best thing about abundance is not the things you have, essentially, it's the feeling of abundance and wellness and happiness and peace and joy that you can feel. So other things help these upon you. They're like gifts or bonuses or glittery decorations. But you can have utter sheer inner abundance without the outer. But in my life, I like to balance the physical and spiritual. And the physical is spiritual anyway. So I absolutely invite and allow and have and give and share physical abundance too in my life and world. So the best thing about feeling good is actually feeling good. Now once we feel good and we are seeing clearer than when we're not feeling good, because when we're not feeling good we're often feeling upset or angry, or sometimes we could be not angry or upset or irritated, but we can maybe just be different emotions, like we could be jealous, we could be just plain old sad. But generally when most people don't experience a lot of sadness as an ongoing aspect of their life, but they do tend to experience a lot of stuff like frustration or unease, maybe stuff like apprehension or anxiety too, maybe things like resentment. So this is a huge topic, but I want to just stick to trying to feel good as often as you can and having a much more positive focus with your thought and a positive outlook and a determination not to let anything get you down, which also helps your mind, which creates your emotions, not to overly focus on the negative aspects of what you don't like in your life or with a person, where you get carried away with your thoughts and you let things get you down. You lose the run of yourself in your mind and you just let your vibration dwindle downwards. So with this affirmation and intention to remain as high as you can, as best as you can, as often as you can, and this does not mean denial or avoidance of anything, but it's a re-steering yourself away from negative focus and utterly maintaining a vigilance of your thoughts, where you do not let yourself, as I said, you do not lose the run of your mind and let your mind go astray, focusing and thinking on negative things, but you're really much more likely to make the most of things and be always sort of like ready and available to enjoy life and appreciate life and celebrate life and people in a gladness and a love and appreciation for the gift of life that you've been given. And finally, as I already said, the best thing about feeling good is feeling good for you, but also it's just such a beautiful thing to be there and available as a peaceful or loving presence for other people, so you can give what you have. Because when you don't have it, you can't give it, but when you feel good and you're feeling a bit of love and you can see somebody and you can see the positive things in a situation that's like gone awkward, you're there and ready to maybe enjoy yourself or help other people enjoy life with you, and to book them up or encourage them or be kind or maybe tell a joke or have a laugh, possibly be playful, who knows. So you're bringing in the nicer energies that feel nicer, you know. And it's just a gift, and you're just going to enjoy life so much more. And I don't mean if you feel sad, you pretend not, like if you feel like crying, obviously you cry. This is such a beautiful healing gift from God's source. I'm not trying to say pretend you're not sad or pretend anything. Being real as well. It's absolutely also being real. No pretending, you know. But most of our emotions and vibration, most of our emotions are just caused from right now thoughts. Some are caused by the hurts from the past rising. But that's a different topic. But it's nearly all caused from our thoughts right now. Nearly every single part. So, with the exception with the occasional exception. Even when those hurts from the past rise all of a sudden, if we're maintaining this focus on choosing deeply, strongly and powerfully to be as well happy and prosperous and thriving and happy and enjoying life as much as possible, that thing where it could have had this effect on us, like big crunching effect, it'll only have this effect, like a tinier effect. We're not going to resist the fact we're feeling sad. Like I felt sad for a week and a half and I was crying every day. I just felt very sad ages, like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, because something happened and it triggered this sadness from my childhood that rose. But I wasn't thinking loads of sad thoughts every day, each day, every hour. I was just surfing the wave of sadness that was there releasing from me. So I felt a lot better when suddenly it went after a week and a half. I didn't change any of my thoughts for it to go, it just was rising out of me. There's nothing you can do except get it out of the way and don't resist it with your thoughts. So when you make this affirmation, make the most and be as happy and enjoying life or be well as you can, make the most of every situation and just don't let anything get you down. I didn't let the sadness get me down, because it's only when you resist and think of the sadness or whatever the emotion is as bad or terrible or don't want to hear, shouldn't be here, you're fighting and giving a resistant energy. When you give a resistant energy, you make something this big into this big. But at the time, I didn't resist it, so it just remained this big. Like, just constant like upset or sadness, like more or less, not constant every minute of every day, but it was every hour of every day for like around a week and a half. And then it just left, just as quickly as it came, it just left. So that's like rarely happens, typically. But some people live with their pain body very active. So just get out of the way and don't resist it, and let it rise and cry, etc. Maybe punch pillow, as I've said in other videos. But this video is getting into a bigger topic now. But I think it's good because I've integrated a lot of things in one section. One part of a video, one video. So that's it. So I'm finishing the video now, and I'm really happy to have shared this with you, and I hope this helps you in your life, because I know you're a person right here now looking at me, and just don't forget this, because this is like one of the most powerful things I could ever share with you. It's one of the most powerful thoughts you could ever think in your life. Forgiveness is another one. Just forgive everybody, yourself, everybody, for the past. Forgive what's happening now if it's gone astray. You're having a fight or something with somebody. Just always try and forgive as soon as you can. This is like a deep, deep lesson as well. But yeah, but this topic of this video is so powerful. Don't let things get you down, and just remember, you are in control of your emotions and thoughts. Focus on what you like and what makes you feel good over and over and over and over again about people and life, and just never be available for anything to get you down. Just knock that out of your life. Throw it away as a thing that could possibly happen to you. It's gone, it's in the past. And remember and practice this every day until it becomes a habit and ingrained into your mind and subconscious. That's it. Moment of silence. Just a moment of silence, okay? Just to feel our breathing. Okay, well, I wish you all the best and lots of love and blessings and good luck on your individual journey of life. Bye.